Okay, folks, this will be an interesting but challenging piece. I don't know how I'm going to pull this one off successfully. Let's see if we can make it come up a treat.
Gonna leave it there. I don't know how big we're gonna make it. Let's start with 200 and see what we get. I don't know where I got it. I got it from the side of the footpath. I don't know how it got there, but it's a sign, a exit sign piece. I don't know why it was on the side of the footpath and how it got there. It's an interesting piece, folks, to work with. It's going to be a challenging one, I must say. I don't know how I'm going to make this one look any good. It's going to be a difficult one to flatten out without going crooked. It's going to go crooked on me, I'm pretty sure. It's not going to be sitting nice and straight the way I'd like it. So we're just going to play a bit of pot shots at it. Take pot shots and see what we can get in a, what's the word? Random sort of a way. Yeah, that's come up looking quite interesting. Of course, I was predicting it was going to be on the crooked side, but it's come up looking quite an interesting way that it's working. I don't like that there, but that's a part of the tear. It's destroyed. It was obviously, I don't know where it came from and why it got like that, but it just ended up destroyed. But this is what's interesting about photocopier art, is it's very experimental, and a lot of the time it can be quite hit and miss how we create things. And I was hoping to get rid of that, but obviously that's in a different part of the glass. We've moved this, we've enlarged it off, but it looks really quite interesting. I think that'll be the centre of our job. But this is an interesting piece, folks. Something different, something really odd. You don't see this every day. Okay, out it comes. This is our second piece of our exit sign, or part of an exit sign. Might have fallen off an electrician's van for all I know, because this would be in an electrician's kit, I suppose, because it's all scratched up and banged up and all that. I do think I've got another idea of how I'm going to make this presentation once I'm finished this. And that's our green version, which is the closest to the original. Ha. I do think we can make what's known as a switcheroo for this, if I'm correct. If it's any other way of displaying this, I do wonder if we're going to do a switcheroo or if we're going to leave it like that. We're doing a switcheroo. I do think we've got a potentially a better piece. It's not an easy thing to work out whether to do a switcheroo or not, because you have to fucking do it to know, sometimes to know if it's going to work. Sometimes much of the time you can tell it's not going to work, but sometimes you know, and sometimes you don't know for sure until you've actually done it. So you have to fucking experiment to do things nicely and interestingly. And yeah, that's come up looking quite an interesting treat. I think we can now call this demo quits.